Hello everyone! Welcome to more Digimon Tag Tamers. Is here. Right now it's just me and the good TTS bot. But today I did plan on doing a bit of setup real quick. Because I just realized that actually, I'm just trying to think whether or not to do setup or just go on with the plot. Because I have been doing a lot of stuff recently. So. Actually, let's go ahead and let me check my items real quick. I don't need to use. Where's the item shop? Oh yeah, that's the thing that I needed to do. I needed to try and get I was trying to get Digi-Egg, pieces of Digi-Egg of Friendship. Ah, boy, I completely forgot to do that. I have 2 pieces of Digi-Egg of Friendship, so I can go after a third one. It would be nice if I didn't freaking... They didn't dodge every single time. Oh, in case you're wondering, I'm thinking if you're wondering why I gave my Digimon friends Stun Blast. It's because the enemies up ahead are... Because the enemies that I fought recently were all bastards, so I want to be bastards back at them. And as you can see, if you stun an enemy, then you instantly win. If you stun all the enemies, you win. So it gives me a shot.
Hello.
Hi, Brave.
Hi.
So yeah,
yeah.
I have discovered the secret of victory.
Yeah.
The secret of
What's
victory.
that?
The secret of victory is, in fact, through Poggersmon.
Please, please give me a stream of the game on Discord here.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Poggers one time.
Frickin', because I call him Poggersmon, but I think it's it's basically the pre-evolved form of Gazamon. And Gazamon learns Stun Blast naturally. So I DNA digivolved him into Lilymon and Weregarurumon. So now they both have Stun Blast.
Nice. Garurumon Choshinka. Wait. Garurumon Choshinka. Where are Garurumon? Garurumon. What's really funny about Weregarurumon?
What?
The katakana spelling for the name is Wagarurumon. You know, like Waluigi.
Yeah, I saw the thing there. It said evil.
Yeah.
So saying like instead of Weregarurumon, it's evil Garurumon.
No, it's supposed to be where, but the closest equivalent to the sounds in Japanese is wa. It's like so whereas like Waluigi is like a singular just wa, Weregarurumon is like a long stretched out wa. Instead of wa, it's wa.
Garurumon.
Wagarurumon. Yeah, it's very silly. Also, I'm gonna build this Strike Rouge while I'm sitting here, just cause I did the only one I didn't build yesterday. Of the gunplay I got was the Strike Rouge. Why did I buy both color skins of the Strike Gundam? I didn't need to do this. They're both the same kit, just in different colors. I don't want to build the same thing twice, but here we go.
You can pose them in very, very impressive poses. I
guess I could.
I say respectfully.
No. I think I will not. Why do people pose their gunpla in lewd poses? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Just
weird.
They're robots.
They are in fact robots, yes. This is supposed to be an entry grade kit for tiny children, but some of these parts, man, tiny. Some of these parts are tiny.
Tiny for tiny hands, I guess.
I don't think tiny hands can manipulate these very easily.
That's also a fair. That is also a fair argument.
Like, some of these parts are absurdly tiny. Also, with an entry grade, you generally don't like. You can just rip the parts off the sprue. You don't need to cut them. But I still cut some of them because they're tiny.
Yeah.
And I don't want to break them.
That's fair.
Or they're really thin and I don't want to break them. But you still kind of need to shave him down a little bit to make him look decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, it's been a couple of months and my ceiling fan is still holding up.
That's good.
Yes, the ceiling fan that I have screwed in like a light bulb.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah, that's... I still don't trust that.
I don't play
trust
you.
that. It's very jury-rigged.
Come on, give me a Digiega friendship. Damn it, I got drugs.
Drugs. Drugs.
Drugs.
Why does that... That's not a thing that the person I'm thinking of ever says. Why do I think of him when you say that? Freaking Joel from Vine Sauce.
Oh, you'd have to ask Dexter about that. He's the one that started the shit.
Hmm. Why does it remind me of Joel from Vine Sauce? It doesn't even sound like him. I don't think that's anything he ever said. Maybe he did say that. Cause, oh, did you say something like that in his freaking Hard Time streams? I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've watched those. You ever watch Joel from Vine Sauce play Hard Time? That shit's hilarious.
Unfortunately, no. I have seen Joel from Vine Sauce play other things.
Watch his old streams where he played. They're fully archived on YouTube, and they are hilarious. Hard Time is a bizarre-ass game. But it was very fun to watch him play it. B2.
Okay. I'm gonna have to re-look up how to get frickin' Digiega friendship parts.
Okay, the V-fin is the most annoying part on both of these on both versions of this kit. My god. The crazy ass head fin V nonsense.
Find in page.
That is usually helpful, yes.
I said friend and not fried.
Let's know if you want fried eggs. Fried chicken. Fried dinosaur. Would you eat fried dinosaur?
In Cave 2. Fire Cave 2. Nope. Fried dinosaur. I'd have to get Gohan's opinion on that. After all, he cut off a dinosaur's tail like frickin' multiple times to make giant snakes out of him.
He did, yes. I do remember that.
I kind of feel sorry for that dinosaur.
Yeah. It truly did not ask to be eaten, didn't it? By a small monkey child.
Who then grew into a giant ape monster, and then Piccolo blew up the moon.
Yeah? Moon!
Yeah, it
Damn
was.
it, moon.
Yes, it was Piccolo's turn to piss on the moon.
Damn it, moon.
And then for some reason they decided to pull freaking another transformation out of their ass because it came. Oh wait, no. Didn't Piccolo? I don't think did blow up, or is that just filler arc, where a filler episode where Piccolo blew up Goku's space pod that had the moon hologram on it.
So Piccolo blew up the actual moon, and then when Vegeta and Nappa showed up on Earth, they put up an artificial moon so they could transform into Uzaru. That I can't remember what happened to that though. Something happened to that one. I can't remember what.
Yeah, there was a space pod that was producing a hologram, like a hologram of the moon that turned Gohan again, and then Piccolo had to blow up that spaceship. I don't recall if that was. I'm thinking that was a filler arc.
That had to have been. That definitely did not happen in the manga.
Yeah.
And I have read the manga, but I've not watched all the anime.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely filler then.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
And then they basically went, oh, that ship must have been the one that Goku came in on. But in the oh, that doesn't make all the filler arcs are just causes the shit to be fucking confusing.
They really do, don't they?
Like Gohan finding a robot buddy.
Remember when they gave Gohan that weird dragon buddy in the movies for no reason?
Yeah.
Why did he exist?
I don't know.
What was his name? Icarus?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. All I know is that Dragon Ball Z Abridged made fun of that character relentlessly. Whenever they did any of the movies.
Not a
I think
shock.
they had a joke where Goku ate him.
That's why he never showed up again in any of the other movies. Because Goku ate him.
That would be really funny. And in character. For Goku, let's be honest.
Yes. Goku just eats Icarus. No, I was trying to say that Gohan ate Icarus.
Nah, Goku.
No, definitely Goku, because Gohan actually cares about living things.
So in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Gohan is like Gohan is like one of the only like actual like sane characters. Everyone else is a fucking psycho. Except for Tien. Tien Shinhan is also just a normal dude in Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Which is funny because he was a fucking asshole in the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Because he served freaking Master Crane, who was also a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Who was also apparently brothers with, it's either brothers or some type of family relation with Mercenary Tao. That's how come he had
another.
Monterey.
Yeah. Another funny Dragon Ball Z Abridged thing. Piccolo shows up. Goku says, "Wait a minute, aren't you evil?" And then Piccolo says, "Nobody watched Dragon Ball."
Like, fuck you, I did. I did, you asshole.
I read the manga. I didn't watch Dragon Ball, but I read the manga.
Yeah. I still distinctly remember frickin' them going, frickin' Goku going, I can only recognize women by their voice. Because they had to
dubism, yes.
Yeah, because they removed all the scenes of him groping women.
They in fact did, which I mean you can't really
blame him on that.
For. No, you can't. You really can't.
You know what? One thing I found really interesting.
What?
When they did Dragon Ball Origins for the Game Boy, for the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
There's like this action adventure game that actually shows all of the, which actually plays out a majority of Dragon Ball up into, I believe, the end of the Red Ribbon Army. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding.
That's a weird place to stop.
Ah, fuck.
That's a really weird spot to stop. That's before King Piccolo and all that shit. Well, the actual important shit.
Fuck you.
It's like the Red Ribbon Army is like, that's early.
In case you're wondering, my dismay is not because of them ending right after Red Ribbon Army. It's the fact that he used fucking Enigma and destroyed my last Digimon of Digimon Miracles.
That sucks.
That means I need a reset.
Oh no. It's not good at all.
Yeah, the problem is though, anybody could have any Digimon you run into could have freaking Enigma at random. And
random?
If you like any one Digimon you run into that's at the that's in the in training level. Because otherwise they would just get raffle stopped. Which honestly it's fucking irritating.